This is Irontrader, and this is midday trading. Looks like the bear is roaring today. Okay, as usual, we are going to take a look here at Bitcoin, crude oil, natural gas. But first of all, we're going to take a look here at the index charts, the Dow, the S&P, and the Nasdaq. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy on a stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have a chart of the Dow, your daily and your weekly chart here. Okay, so let's just take a look here at the old daily. Now you can see here, we ran up yesterday, but where did we go? Right into that 200 SMA here, and we could not hold it. Now, today what we have so far is we have that inside day, which means your high and your low is inside the previous days here. So let's take a look at the upside. Okay, so what you're really watching is this 8-day. Okay, you really need to close back above this. That's at 41,641. If you can, then we go to today's high. Okay, you're looking at 41,787. And then we'll come up to the top of this candle here, 41,868. And then we're looking for that 200-day at that 41,989. But you notice that it just went right into it. Had a really nice, good 3-day rally here. Well, that not this one here, but actually 2-day rally. Ran right on up here, and then now she just coming right on down here. So downside, what we want to do is we want to watch yesterday's low. That's going to be key. 41,412. We'll come over top of this candle here. You're looking at 41,360 level, and then we just follow the candles all the way down, 41,175 level. Then we come here, we're looking at 41.10, and then we look at the bottom of that candle at 49.29, and then your big retest down here at that 40.61. Okay, but realistically, you got two really big resistance levels, and that's going to be that 8-day, and it's going to be this 200-day sitting right there. Now, you can see here we're at we popped right up here nicely, but at 37, that can roll over again. Now, it would be actually pretty good if this Dow came all the way down and retested this low, made a higher low, and then we know that that selling is done and we could run right on up here. But right now, we're just sitting here kind of like in no man's land. Now, when we look at the weekly, we really want to close above here is this 41,549 for the week. That's at 50 SMA here. Then you got a good shot here running for your 21-day or 8-day. Now, you can see here where your 8-day is rolling over here. That's never good because, like I always said, when that price gets below that 8-day like we have here, then you're just fighting it the whole way. Okay, let's look at the S&P here. Okay, the S&P never even made it to the 200-day yesterday. Okay, so let's just bigger up here and let's take a look here. Okay, so we had the same kind of a situation, but it never made it up here. What we're looking for yesterday, we made that high at 57.03. What we're doing is we're looking right to the left of the chart here, 57.05. See where that went? That was your double top situation. Okay, boom, came down, and then we closed above the 8-day. But now look at today. Now we made this. We don't even have an inside day. Now we made this lower low situation. So upside here, we're looking for that 56.24. That is your 8-day situation. And then we'll look for today's high, 56.54. Then we can look to yesterday's high, that 57.03. And then we'll be looking for that 57.43, which is your 200-day. Now here on the downside, while we're watching the top of this candle here, you're looking at that 55.97. And then we're going to come over here to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 55.63. And then we just follow the candles down, 55.46. And then we have 55.28 and your big retest there at 55.04. But this here is not looking very, very bullish here at all. We put a topping tail in yesterday. And now unless we can get back and close above that 8-day, this looks like it just wants to go lower. Now, on a weekly basis here, you look here on the 50-day. Well, now you blow it. You popped up above, but we have all the way till Friday to try to get and close above that 56.63. Then that would be like a little positive if you could. If not, then we could have a good shot at the 8-day and the 21-day. But you got the same kind of chart where that 8-day is rolling over. That's never good. Okay, let's look at the Nasdaq. Okay, here we have the Nasdaq. Now, this never even came close to the 200-day, but we had a nice good rally, and then we put in this topping tail yesterday. So what we're watching here yesterday, we made this high of 17,925. So what we're watching is the bottom of this candle right here. Okay, 17,956. Okay, so that's what we're watching. Okay, 925. Okay, right there. 17,956, okay? Because as this came down, see how that price channel came across? So now that becomes resistant level. So you went right in it, and now we're falling back. So we look at the levels here. Upside, obviously, here we want to look at that 8-day. That's everything. 17,640. We get above that. Then we're going to be looking here at 17,773. And then we look up here at 17,925. a level here, and then we can just follow the candles all the way up here until we hit that 200-day at 18,424. But right now we just have the sideways action. She went right into this resistance zone right here, and then came right on down. Now downside, well, we want to watch today's low, 17,431 here. Okay, that lines up here pretty nice here with 17,436 level. Okay, see how that is? Nice. Okay, so realistically, this could drop all the way down here and retest that 17,238 level very, very easily. Okay, so so far here, I've never even made it towards that 50-day, 18,117. That's what you really need to close above. That way we have a good shot at that 8-day, 21-day. But again, same scenario. 8 days rolling right on over. Now you crossed over that 21-day. So this is not looking bullish at all. So let's just see if this does fall down, what the reaction is. If it hits this area, is it going to bounce back up here like we had this double bottom situation and run up here? Or is this going to break through and then go much, much lower? Okay, let's take a look here now at Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin basically is following the market. Whatever the market does, it seems like it's following. Okay, so today we had this not ugly looking candle here. So yesterday we had an inside day and it was a nice green candle. Today we put in a lower low and a lower high. Okay, that's never good. So look at the downside here first. We're watching the bottom of this candle. That's 87.60, and we'll come right down here. You're looking at that 80.40, and then we'll look over here. We're looking at that 78.675, and then here's what you're really looking for is that 773 375, and then we have your retest of the recent low at 76.735. Right now we just have this. It's like an uptrending situation here, but that's really nothing here to write home about. It's pretty much like a sideways kind of action. Okay, upside, you really have to get and close back above that 82,918. Then we can just follow the candles. You look at today's high, 84,390. We look there, 84,925. Then we'll come up top of there, 85,595. And then we're looking for that 21-day, 87,553. If you get in that area, then we have to see what the reaction is. If it's like this, like this, like this, you'll hit that and we'll come right back down. So this is actually a good trader, okay? IBIT for the long, BIT for the short, until we get some kind of a catalyst here to take this higher or to crash it one way or the other. Now, so far here on the week here, we have an inside week, but that's not saying much. It's only Tuesday. So we're really watching this 76,261 level. You really need to hold that on a closing basis for the week. But this here, see now that 8-day crossed over that 21-day, that's not looking good at all. So if it does rally up here, this is going to provide very, very strong resistance. So right now, Bitcoin is a trade, long and short. I have no opinion. That's what the trade is. Okay, take a look here at crude oil, natural gas. Okay, here we have crude oil daily chart, natural gas. Now you can see, sticky here, but now we put in what they call tweezer top. Okay, so that's really what you call not good. Okay, so you can see where it ran right on up here. I kept on pointing out that 21-day. Okay, where did it go? Okay, right into the 21-day. Okay, so let's just see. 21-day is 68.62. So far, we had a high of 68.50. Okay, so he came in within 12 cents. This is why you trade the charts. Okay, right there, boom. Now she's coming right on down, but this is the key level right here. Is this 8-day looking at 67.01? That's going to be key. If not, then we're going to follow these candles right on down here. So you can look at the bottom there at that 66.59, and then we'll come down here. You're looking at that 66.15 level. Then we'll come down to the bottom here, 65.80, and then 65.22 is your big target here. Now, these are your support levels only if that 8-day is lost, okay? Now, upside, well, we want to go right back to this level again here too, okay? Now, so you're looking at 67.94. We look at 68.22 level, but the key is going to be that 21-day. So right now you're trading between the 21-day and the 8-day, okay? Both directions, okay? UCO is a good trade for the long. SCO is a good trade for the short, but we got both directions going here on the old trade, on the old crude oil. Okay, now natural gas, we have a bear flag situation happening right here. Okay, so let's just see how this all going to shake out. You really have to close above the 21-day, that's 416, and we have to close above this 8-day at 418. Okay, you close above it, that negates that bear pattern, flag pattern, and then we rise all the way up here. Your target's going to be that 437. Okay, that's going to be your next first target, and it would come up here. You got 458, you got 475, and then 490. Okay. But again, we got to see how this all shakes out. That would negate that bear flag if we closed above the 21 and 8-day. Now you can see now this 8-day. It looks like it was crossing over this morning. Now it looks like it might flatten out, and it could curl right back up here like we had this scenario here. But we got to wait and see. Okay, so we have this sideways action going here. So what we're watching, we're taking a lowest candle right there at 3.95. That is your support level. Okay, if that is lost, then you come right to that 50-day. That is your key level at that 3.84. Then, bottom line, if it's lost, we come right to the bottom here, looking at 3.74, and then we'll come to the bottom of this candle, which is 3.55. So all you got to do is look at that price channel. Okay, that's all that price channel is just the bottom of that candle. That is going to be your support level, and then we have the 100-day right below it at 3.47. Okay, but that's only if that 50-day is lost. So right now you're trading 50-day on the bottom, 21-day, 8-day on the old top. So we got to see how that all shakes out. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here after the open close. Take a look at Bitcoin, crude oil, natural gas. It looks like the market is getting hammered. Now just wait for a setup. Okay, why? If there's stocks out there that you want to buy in the cheap, we're getting a good opportunity. It's a matter of time before the market does reverse and go much higher. But right now, just don't let the trade come to you. All right, thanks for watching.